to the Canadian Women in Ocean Industries Leadership Conference 2023. My name is Kelly, and this is the Diversity in the Blue Economy podcast with Gale Force Wins. And today we have the wonderful Victoria Belbin. Victoria, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
Lovely to meet you.
Yes.
My name is Victoria Belbin. I'm the CEO of ACADA, which is the Aerospace and Defense Association for Atlantic Canada.
Awesome.
And when people kind of say, well, what are you doing here at this Ocean Women in Leadership? At ACADA, we deal with land, sea, and air, and space.
Awesome.
So our companies are in all of those realms. Yeah.
Very exciting. So how did you get to this position where you are now at ACADA?
Yeah.
Goodness,
ACADA.
too many acronyms.
So I'm coming on close on my 2-year anniversary.
Awesome.
Prior to that, I was working with one of our member companies and for a short period of time. And prior to that, I was the CEO of the Canadian Home Builders Association for Newfoundland and Labrador.
Awesome.
So I'm familiar with member industries, industry associations, but in different industries.
Awesome. And you are speaking on our session, Women on Boards. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So we have a panel that's going to take place in about an hour and a half. We've got 3 very strong women leaders who are going to be that I'm going to be talking with and asking questions about diversity in the boardroom and their experiences and how we can encourage more diversity within the boardroom. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So you're obviously very familiar with diversity in the boardroom, of course. How does that look for your job? A lot of diversity, I'm assuming.
So no, it's good. It's a great question because I've seen the board table at different ends. I've been the executive director, CEO, but I've also been the board member, the board chair, the committee chair. So I've been working in boards throughout my career, maybe over 20 years now. So there isn't a board that I'm surprised by because each board is different. And I've always been trying to encourage more diversity, more female representation, more diversity at the table because very important decisions are being made. And we all know that the data shows that the more diversity at the table, the better the outcome, the better the financial return, the better delivery on KPIs.
Yes, exactly. And I am actually not familiar with KPIs.
Okay. So they're the key indicators that you set out in strategy that you want to focus your energy so that when you identify what your measurement is, your measurement of success, that's your key performance indicator.
Oh, awesome.
So it's in strategy, you want to increase an organization workforce, diversity by 20%, you set the target, you work towards it, and then once you meet that KPI, you've reached your success.
Yes, and you're in the right place for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how do you get involved with the government, academia, industry with your position?
So we have member organizations. We have close to 200 members across the Atlantic region, and we would not be able to reach our success if we didn't partner with our academic institutions and our government funders and partners. So we try to ensure that we create a collaborative environment for businesses to succeed, and they can't do it by themselves. In many regards, it does take a full team of very invested partners to bring success. So that's what we try to do. So whether it's community college or university level, provincial, federal government, as well as municipal government. So we try to do it all.
Awesome. You seem very community-based work, which is wonderful. It's good to see, which is exactly what this conference is all about, is bringing different sectors together. What is something you hope the future holds for yourself personally and just career-wise as well?
Yeah, so I will, when I go on stage, I'm going to talk a little bit about a personal story. And I am a graduate of Marine Institute, Marine Studies program. And this is the first time in close to maybe 20 years that I'm actually working in the industry. The opportunities were not there for me when I graduated. I ended up having to get my experience outside of the marine industry. So I feel like I've come home in a way, but I want to make sure that those opportunities and the pathway is clear for young people today here in Newfoundland and Labrador and the Atlantic region. So.
And we are so happy that you came full circle right back home.
That's right.
So it's excellent to see. And thank you so much for your hard work and your representation as well. Just being a woman on a board, many boards, and being able to, you know, shine a pathway for others is incredible. So thank you very much.
It's lovely to meet you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you as well.